Imagine your body is a heavily guarded city. Every day, millions of bacteria, viruses, fungi, and parasites attempt to invade. Fortunately, your body has an extraordinary defense system that works around the clock to protect you. This defense system is known as the immune system. Just like a modern military, it has frontline guards, intelligence officers, special forces, and long-term memory that remembers previous enemies. In this video, we'll explore how the human immune system protects us from infection and why both innate and adaptive immunity are essential for survival. The immune system is divided into two major branches, the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system. The innate immune system is your body's first line of defense. It responds immediately to almost any invading pathogen. However, it is nonspecific, meaning it cannot distinguish one pathogen from another. The adaptive immune system works differently. It takes several days to develop, but provides highly specific protection against individual pathogens. Even more importantly, it develops immunological memory, allowing faster responses during future infections. Together, these two systems provide complementary protection. Most immune cells originate from hematopoietic stem cells in the bone marrow. These stem cells develop into different types of white blood cells. Some become innate immune cells, including neutrophils, macrophages, dendritic cells, and natural killer cells. Others develop into adaptive immune cells, including B lymphocytes and T lymphocytes. Each cell has a specialized role, but together they function as a coordinated defense network. Fluid called lymph drains from epithelia and tissues through lymphatic vessels into lymph nodes, carrying absorbed substances and microbes. Dendritic cells also pick up antigens at the site of infection and travel to these nodes, resulting in a high concentration of antigens that APCs can then sample and present to lymphocytes. The innate immune system consists of several layers. The first barrier is physical and chemical protection. Your skin acts as a physical shield, while tears, saliva, stomach acid, and mucus help destroy invading microbes before they enter the body. If pathogens manage to cross these barriers, immune cells respond immediately. Neutrophils are usually the first immune cells to arrive at the site of infection. Macrophages engulf and digest invading microorganisms through phagocytosis. Natural killer cells specialize in destroying virus-infected cells and certain cancer cells. These rapid responses help contain infections before they spread throughout the body. Innate receptors are germline encoded and recognize fewer than 1,000 patterns. Adaptive receptors are produced by gene recombination and can recognize billions of antigens. Dendritic cells capture protein antigens at epithelial barriers, migrate to regional lymph nodes, and process the proteins into small peptides. These peptides are then displayed on the dendritic cell surface, bound to MHC molecules. For a naive T cell to be activated, its receptor must recognize this specific peptide MHC complex, signal 1. Furthermore, the APC must provide signal 2 in the form of co-stimulators and cytokines, which are only produced if the APC itself has been activated by the innate immune response to a microbe. This dual signal requirement prevents the immune system from reacting to harmless, non-microbial substances. Before adaptive immune cells can respond, pathogens must first be presented to them. This process is called antigen presentation. Specialized cells, known as antigen-presenting cells, display antigen fragments using molecules called major histocompatibility complexes, or MHC molecules. MHC class 1 presents antigens to CD8 cytotoxic T cells. MHC class 2 presents antigens to CD4 helper T cells. This step allows T cells to identify infected or abnormal cells accurately. Some dendritic cells can even perform cross-presentation, allowing extracellular antigens to activate cytotoxic T cells, an important mechanism in antiviral and anti-tumor immunity. Cell-mediated immunity targets intracellular microbes, such as viruses and some bacteria, that survive inside host cells. CD4 T plus T cells, or helper T cells, act primarily by secreting proteins called cytokines. These cytokines activate other cells. For example, they help B cells produce different classes of antibodies and help macrophages destroy microbes they have ingested. CD8 plus T cells, or cytotoxic T lymphocytes, CTLs, have the specialized machinery to directly kill host cells that are harboring microbes in their cytoplasm. By eliminating the infected cell itself, CTLs destroy the reservoirs of infection that are otherwise inaccessible to antibodies. Humoral immunity is designed to combat extracellular microbes and their toxins. It is mediated by B lymphocytes, which produce and secrete antibodies into the circulation and mucosal fluids. These antibodies neutralize microbes and prevent them from colonizing host tissues. Naive lymphocytes are immunologically inexperienced cells that express receptors but cannot yet perform effector functions. They circulate through lymphoid tissues, waiting for activation. Upon recognizing an antigen and receiving co-stimulatory signals, these cells proliferate and differentiate. Effector cells are short-lived and work immediately to eliminate the microbe. The system generates memory cells, which are long-lived and functionally silent until a repeat exposure occurs. Memory cells are more numerous than the original naive pool and respond more rapidly and forcefully to subsequent infections, which is the biological basis for the effectiveness of vaccines. During the first few hours of infection, the innate immune system provides immediate protection. Over the next several days, adaptive immunity gradually develops. By approximately 1 week, antibodies and activated T cells begin clearing the infection. After recovery, memory cells remain in the body, providing long-lasting protection against future infections. This coordinated response explains why our immune system becomes faster and stronger each time it encounters the same pathogen. All right, let's see how well you were paying attention. Here is your pop quiz. Question 1. Which branch of the immune system responds first to an infection? Is it A, adaptive immunity, B, innate immunity, or C, humoral immunity? The correct answer is B. The innate immune system responds within minutes or hours to invading pathogens. Question 2. Which immune cells produce antibodies? A, neutrophils, B, macrophages, or C, plasma cells? The answer is C. Plasma cells are differentiated B lymphocytes that produce large amounts of antibodies. Final question. Why do vaccines provide long-term protection? A, they permanently eliminate all pathogens. B, they stimulate the production of memory B and T cells. Or C, they strengthen the skin barrier? The answer is B. Vaccines expose the immune system to harmless antigens, allowing memory B cells and memory T cells to form. How many did you get correct? Let me know your score in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with others interested in molecular biology. Thanks for watching. Stay curious, keep exploring, and we'll see you in the next deep dive into the wonders of science.